A simple Instagram post and a surprising position switch in practice. Jared Goff sent a clear message, while a newly drafted rookie is already being tested outside of his original position. Detroit, coming off a historic season, is now dealing with a major shakeup behind the scenes, and the pieces are moving fast. Big changes, bold gambles, and decisions no one saw coming. Things are heating up in Detroit, so hit that like button if you want to stay in the loop. Frank Ragnow decided to hang up his cleats at just 29 years old, and it caught everyone off guard. He was the anchor of the Lions' offensive line, and now Jared Goff is feeling the blow. As soon as the announcement dropped, Goff went straight to Instagram, reposted the retirement message, and added a simple, heartfelt caption, "The GOAT." And honestly, it's not an exaggeration. Ragnow was a machine from the moment he arrived in Detroit as the 20th overall pick in the 2018 draft out of Arkansas. Over his flawless career, he started all 96 games he played, a 3-time second-team All-Pro and 4-time Pro Bowler. He was the heart of the line that protected Goff and opened lanes for the run game to thrive. This was the center who helped the Lions lead the entire NFL in points last season, 564 total, averaging 33.2 per game, and the defense held up its end too, allowing just 20.1 points per game. That plus 222-point differential led to the best regular season in franchise history. 15 wins and only 2 losses. That solid foundation gave Goff the perfect platform to have his best year in Detroit. He threw for 4,629 yards, 37 touchdowns, and an insane completion rate of 72.4%. He ranked in the top 5 for all those stats, and even set a historic record by completing all 18 of his passes in a Week 4 game against the Seahawks. Not a single miss with at least 11 attempts. That level of precision is rare, and he earned another Pro Bowl nod for it. Since arriving from the Rams, Goff has been reborn in Detroit, ending the franchise's playoff win drought dating back to 1991 and coming one step away from the Super Bowl last season. But now, without Ragnow anchoring the middle, the mission just got tougher. Frank's legacy is massive, and for Goff, that GOAT title is the real deal. Ragnow's retirement changes everything in Detroit. But can the rookies rise to the challenge? The second part of the story suggests that a so-called draft mistake might have actually been a genius move. When the Lions spent valuable picks to shore up the interior offensive line, drafting Tate Ratledge in the 2nd round and Miles Frazier in the 5th, many fans raised eyebrows. People wanted to see more help for Aiden Hutchinson and the pass rush, not added depth where there didn't seem to be a hole. But suddenly, what looked like a luxury became a necessity after the Ragnow bombshell. At just 29, the heart of the Lions O-line stepped away, and now those questionable picks are starting to look like pure brilliance. Ragnow gave everything over 7 seasons, but the injuries, and there were many, finally won out. Without him, Detroit is scrambling to figure out who will take over as the new commander in the middle. Free agency nearly dried up, so yeah, the solution will have to come from within, meaning those rookies need to be ready to go. Tate Ratledge, in fact, is already being tested at center during OTAs. That's right, the guy was drafted as a guard, but he's now getting reps at center, which shows just how urgent the situation is. The other option currently on the roster is Graham Glasgow, who does have experience, but let's be honest, didn't exactly shine in that role while in Denver. And here's how fast things can change. Ratledge hasn't even signed his rookie contract yet, but he might already be in line for a bigger paycheck, especially if he ends up starting right out of the gate. With that kind of responsibility landing on his shoulders, the Lions will likely have to be more generous than usual with a 2nd-round deal. Training camp and preseason are still a ways off, but early signs suggest Detroit is placing real trust in Ratledge to step in and get the job done. The depth plan has become Plan A, and if the kid delivers, what looked like a wild draft gamble could turn out to be a masterstroke. Losing Ragnow is a gut punch, but if Ratledge steps up, this crisis could turn into opportunity. The Lions made a bold bet, and it just might pay off. If you like this kind of deep dive, make sure to subscribe to the channel.